So I'm not even too sure if the Memphis Grizzlies are going to be keeping this pick or not, because there's been a ton of rumors that they're going to be trading it, again, to try and using a piece to maybe get another all-star here and there. They've got a bunch of tradable contracts like Marcus Smart if they really wanted to go that way, and they could form some sort of big four of like Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson. And then imagine if they got like obviously not this player, but imagine if they got like Paul George in the team. God, that Memphis Grizzlies team would be kind of juicy, right? And that's what they might be doing. Again, for the sake of this video, even though I think they might trade it, we're still going to be selecting someone at pick 9, because that is what the Memphis Grizzlies do have. If you're wondering why I don't take a certain player with this pick, though, that you might have wanted, it might be because I've already taken him with a higher pick to a different team. So go and check out my official 2024 NBA mock draft, which will be linked in the description down below. But I guess without further ado, here's who I think the Grizzlies should select with the 9th overall pick. Now moving on to pick 9, and this is one of the hardest, if not the hardest picks in the whole entire draft, because I think it's pretty self-evident right now that the Memphis Grizzlies are 100% looking to trade this pick. Again, there are a lot of theories going around of that they might be looking to package this pick, Marcus Smart, and another player here and there to look for a near all-star type of player like a Brandon Ingram. Not specifically maybe that player, but someone on the lines of that. Again, I even saw someone say they might be linked to Jarrett Allen and move Jackson back to that power forward position. That would be really interesting as well, and the Cavs who may be looking to trade Allen, they might do that. So there's a lot of really interesting things that the Grizzlies could do with this 9th overall pick. If you were to have a defensive duo with Jaren Jackson and Jarrett Allen as the center and power forward, with Ja Morant passing to them, Lord have mercy on the league. But you know what, for this video, I got to select a player here. And of course, I kind of just went best available because I really didn't know. I also feel like maybe this player could semi-fit in with Memphis as a guard off the bench. But that's, of course, Reed Sheppard. Now, Reed Sheppard happens to be arguably the most interesting player in this whole entire draft, because it's no secret that a lot of teams have, or a lot of scouts, and those NBA experts have this guy going at pick 3. I even saw someone have him on going pick 2 to the Washington Wizards. Now, I'm not that big of a fan of Reed Sheppard compared to a lot of people, although I still think this is an amazing player we're looking at here. Again, ESPN have him ranked at number 7. He's a the best three-point shooter in this whole entire draft, and one of the best we have seen in a long time. It's also being said that he's an insanely underrated passer, a pretty decent off-ball defender, but his shot creation is low-key the thing that a lot of people really like about this guy. When we look at Reed Sheppard, if you were to bring him in the NBA right now, he should already be a top 10 shooter in like the league. This man shoots it absolutely lights out. A ton of people are saying he actually fits San Antonio, but I've seen some people say he fits Memphis. What he's kind of being compared to is Seth Curry and Donte DiVincenzo, who are players who have had really, really good careers. Donte DiVincenzo being an elite role player right now for the New York Knicks. Seth Curry has always been an elite role player. I've seen some people say that his downside is though he kind of plays a bit like Jimmer Fredette, which is a bit disrespectful, low-key. But again, there are some downsides to this man. His defense is pretty rubbish. He gets pushed around easily. His size doesn't really suit it. And again, he often looks like he's going to be playing like the shooting guard type of role in the NBA. I feel like though how to make Reed Sheppard a good player is you play him at point guard, and then obviously you have a shooting guard who's more of a playmaker. But there are some people on the more optimistic side that Reed Sheppard can be one of the better playmakers in the NBA. Again, he did average 4.5 assists for Kentucky. We've got to remember Darius Garland averaged like 3.9 assists for Vanderbilt, and then became one of the best, playmakers in the NBA. Even when he's had his downside now for the Cavaliers in the playoffs, his playmaking has still been one of the most elite in the NBA. So the realistic thing is there's some downsides of Reed Sheppard, there are some upsides. I don't know if Memphis Grizzlies select him, if they keep him or whatnot. If they do, you're still looking at a man who's got like a 54% field goal percentage, one of the best shooters in the whole entire draft, as I said. and maybe could be a decent bench player for them. But as we all know, this pick is probably getting traded, right? I think it's pretty obvious. If they were to go up to the Cavaliers and say, we can give you like a Marcus Smart and this pick, the Cavaliers might accept that for Jarrett Allen. Again, Smart's pretty good, but he wasn't that good this year. Had a ton of injuries. While Jarrett Allen, even though he hurt his ribs and couldn't play in the playoffs, he was literally playing like an all-star this year and literally made the all-star team 2 years ago and is still like a top 5 best interior defender in the NBA who puts up 16 and 10 like literally every night. So if you were to add that to Memphis and you give them Jaren Jackson with Jarrett Allen, God, I think Ja Morant would love to play with that more than I'd like to play with fucking Tate McRae. Should I keep that in the video? Probably not, but you know what? I'm going to do it because I love Tate McRae, and if she's by 1 in 1 billion chance watching this, please DM me because I think we could be a very good couple. But anyway, I'm obviously getting very off track with this video. What I'm trying to say is here, though, I think this pick will probably get traded. But at the end of the day, Reed Sheppard to the Memphis Grizzlies could be a good thing. Some scouts, as I said, have this man going pick 3. So whether or not you decide to keep him or not, he could still be very traded, or he could be a very good asset to the team. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Did you guys like this mock draft, or did you guys not? Who would you disagree with, and whatever it might be? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Subscribe to the channel for all the latest NBA content, NBA news, draft content, all that type of stuff. And don't forget to subscribe to my IRL/vlog channel, gaming channels. All of them will, of course, be getting linked in the description down below. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.